forgive that.
Yes, that was a sweet part. Welcome back to Nightly Fix here on New Start 93 FM. I'm Ari. We got Nara with us, Javi, DJ Burns, and Nara, big up yourself. But the special guest joining us tonight is a part of the Rasta movement, as Nara like to say.
Rasta Revolution.
Rasta Revolution. There you go. There you go.
That term is so old.
It's so old, and I hope you don't use it tonight. But we got Keznamdi joining us.
Foundation.
I think he was here for like the second month that we started.
Good.
Yes, here.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Good.
We never forgot.
And not only that, we know kids from high school, you see me? Almost 2 years ago, but them time me and him up on the same height.
Good.
Man, gone past me. I don't know.
Skyline Levels.
Is it the weed? Is it weed, man? A weed?
No, man, at the yam.
Alright. I'm not eating yam, sir. There we go.
No, but wait, you didn't know him? Like, you didn't seriously know him?
Yeah, man.
Kes.
Woolmas,
yeah, man. I think at one point we trained for Pepsi side. Yeah.
I thought like, he was too cool for you, which I think everybody was too cool to know him.
It's cool, everybody.
Yeah,
So now you didn't know Jeremy Mason though?
No, I did not know Jeremy Mason. But Kes didn't know him.
Yeah, man, a good friend of mine, you know? Brother.
Ken thought that, well, clearly I saw that Camilla was affected by the entire situation. So
yeah, man, Jeremy and a family, man. Them one day, up until the night before me talk to him, you know what I mean? So, a family that, man.
Yeah.
Man.
So, RIP.
Condolences again, yeah. You know what I mean? But Kezi there.
We're here to talk about Skyline.
Levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if you're getting in trouble with somebody, people next man have, I don't know if a rights on new level or levels, I don't know, copyright.
Well, we make sure our own have Skyline in front tight, you know what I mean? So, anyone who want to level up, I want level said we stay, you know what I mean?
Which is right.
Level up.
Which is right.
I listened to the EP about 2 times. Is that EP or volume 1? What is it? I get confused. Is it an album, EP? Never know.
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, the project.
It's a nice body of work.
I listened to it twice, and I was like, this should be like a love album, because it was from the start of it. She's the queen, and the other one is almost like you're in love. You're in a space of love, and it's very intimate. Because even the last one, you touch on a friend that passed.
Yeah.
So this project was very, very personal for you.
Yeah, man, definitely very personal. Like a lot of my music, I always try to get real personal with every story, whether it's something that happened personally to me or a story that I hear around me, you know what I mean? So I always try to keep it real with my music, and I think that's what makes my music special, where it's true stories, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's geared towards love too. Yeah. So even the first one, She's Queen, it kind of talk women empowerment, but kind of talk about an abusive situation or whatever. Yeah. And then, which one I want?
But you listen keenly though.
I listen to it all, and I'm picking up, and I'm wondering, like first of all, who gets abused, why gets abused, and all this something there. So
as I say, stories around me, you know what I mean, and as me as a youth, I grew up with a lot of females, you know.
Yes, because you're
the only boy in my family, you know what I mean. So. And even I was doing an interview today, and they were asking me, why is it that you choose these topics? You know what I mean? And, really to look really deeply within myself, it's not even my sisters, it's probably my father. My father in them man, when it come on to woman, them man, they take woman things serious. You know what I mean? And, like, me can remember times, growing up where my little sister all annoy me, I'm a push her, and I get beat up for them things. As youth, you know what I mean? From my father, cause him say, yo, never lay your hand on a woman, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Even in a play?
No, well, it wasn't really like a play. She was annoying me, and I say, oh, you know what I mean?
Nothing bad. Well, I get the point still. Yeah.
But at them time, I'm not what him did a pre. You know what I mean? It's now when you grow up, you get to understand why your father did hard upon you a certain way as a boy growing up with no woman. You know what I mean?
And I mean, it's so touching now with so many cases of domestic violence. And all them things. So I'm wondering if you're planning on doing something more in regards to that one, because She's a Queen is a very beautiful song, because you're listening to it and it's just like, you hear it coming out, like women stand up, be empowered, and you kind of touch into what's happening now with us socially.
Well, woman are the mother of creation, you know.
True.
So forever, I'll be forever dwelling on that point. Without woman, none of we would have been in that room, yeah. You know what I mean? And we as man have to realize them thing there. You know what I mean? Enough man underestimate the power of feminine energy. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You have children?
No.
Not yet.
No, I haven't muted.
No, so,
Well, yeah, one on the way. You don't want to tell
It look
me.
like him at work for some project day.
Him have one on the way and him don't want to tell me. Right. So I was wondering, like, you want to have a big family like that when you talk?
yeah,
talk
man,
like that,
we want to have a football team, man.
Jeez, you Rasta
One know
man.
say, no, Rasta. Me believe in a family still, you know what I mean? Yo, it's when you can have a loving, you see me lucky, you know, I grew up in a family where I have my mother and my father every day, and the whole of my sister them and we are my best friend them that, you know what I mean? So, me would want to give my youth them that kind of experience there where, you know what I mean? When you have a big family, the understanding, you have a deeper understanding of humanity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you're born just by yourself and you one, it's like, I'm not fight against no only child, people still, you know, but yeah, man, when you grow up amongst enough people and families, is a beautiful
You feel
thing.
like you're able to navigate people better, and not just people, but women on a whole, because, you know, you're largely coming from a woman family.
Yeah.
Is that makes sense? Woman family.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
A family filled with
women, right?
mostly
So you're able to navigate your relationships. I always wonder, like, is your relationships, you're able to understand women better?
Well, you know, as I said before, looking forward into time, it was really my father, as much as, of course, growing up and, you know, seeing certain things and hearing certain stories and my sister, them relationships when we did younger and all, when we used to listen in at the door when them attack, and of course we get a different point of view, but at the end of the day, it was really more my father. That's why parenting so important in these times, you know what I mean? Enough people want to blame cartel and dancehall, you know, for the problem what happening in the world, but really parenting are where it starts.
Yeah, but I gotta ask you, what you think, based on your deeper understanding of women and even the situation we're going on, what you think are the main problem what cause like these things happening? Parenting is the main. That's where we should start, I think. You know what I mean? Enough youth grow up, them don't even know them father. You know what I mean? Them don't know them mother. Them don't even know them auntie. Take a village to raise a child, you know what I mean? So when we say parenting too, it's not just parenting mother and father. Parenting on a whole where your uncle, your auntie, I show you what is right and wrong, because it's not every day you go there around
Mom and dad.
And we are talking about even your teachers at school, them are parent too. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You said something a while ago, I wonder if you still do it. You see me, you say you used to listen in for your sister, them relationship and them. You still do them thing now?
Well, all of them, all of me can't. Me live in my own yard still, so the only door we can't listen up on my door, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So let's talk about sonically now, like, you know, how it sounds. It really is purely reggae. I never hear like any crossover of any sort. It's not really to me. I think probably the Chronics one was more of a, you know, fusion of sorts, but it really sound true to form to reggae. That was the intention, or?
The song we would hear before, the song we play with, it infused some jazz and some sexy. Yeah. You see me? Jazz, saxophone.
With Chronics?
No, it's a song titled God Design.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the project which starts off with She's a Queen. And that's roots reggae. I think that's the first real roots reggae song Keznamdi ever do. You know, even though me did categorize in the roots right near there. I don't know what it name.
Revolution.
I consider myself in that, but me did get categorized in that group there, and really and truly, if you hear my catalog, it's mostly hip hop.
Yeah, because I remember the song that you started out with, Weekends. Yeah, that wasn't really reggae.
I don't even know what genre for call that, but definitely not reggae.
Yeah,
you know what
it
I mean?
wasn't. But then because of the locks, them just say reggae.
And even internationally too, like a lot of times it's funny because even my first EP, as I said, there was no reggae songs on it. But when we put it out on iTunes, they automatically put in a reggae category.
You know what I wonder for Jamaican artists especially, when you're doing a project and people, and I guess artists, when we talk to them, they say they don't want to be labeled, they don't want to be put in a box. But you think it's easier for when international, let's say Billboard, Grammy, it's easier for them to just say, okay, reggae. As in just to I guess to navigate you and understand you better, or you think that is a situation where it limits the artist, because you're saying that you're not a reggae person per se, but you know, if you're going to do any work, Sean Paul has not done to me a true dancehall song in a long time, but no matter what, he's going to be a dancehall artist, you know?
You know, I feel like more and more I'm in the industry too, and the more and more I see it is like reggae is not even a genre of music. Reggae almost is like a feeling. Because when you hear some of Buju Banton song them, I saw hip hop song the man them a sing pan straight hip hop jump. A straight hip hop the man them a sing pan, but yet the how him a DJ and how him approach rhythm is a reggae approach. You know what I mean? So it's more of a sound than even a genre of music. And then it's funny in this time and age right now, there's a lot of lines being blurred between genres of music.
True.
Not even just music, even just everything on a whole. Like there's a lot more interracial relationships. You know what I mean? Just globalization on a whole really affecting the whole of humanity. You know what I mean? And yeah, so a lot of lines are being blurred. You know, you have a lot of Muslims taking teachings from Christians. You know what I mean? It's just like, what religion are you? What would I say?
I'm the religion of love.
Right. But,
Christian.
no, but seriously
whatever,
though, most youth now when you ask them that, alright, in the days them 50 years ago, you know, when a youth, when they ask you, when you ask your mother what religion she, I go tell you, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Confident. Most youth now I go tell you that confidently. And if them are looking at you, them probably a lie too. Because it being blurred, because the humanity evolving, you know what I mean?
And we have so much access to information now, so it's just
exactly. So the truth evolving, and truth never stays one place, you know what I mean? Truth have to grow.
Yeah.
So we've seen that happen with music, we've seen that happen with everything.
So you don't have an issue if you put out a project today and you probably have more hip hop than you do reggae sounding songs, and them say that you're a reggae artist.
You don't say when I first did come out, I did really have a big issue with that. I was speaking my manager right there, like, brother, why you put me in the reggae category? Why, brother? To be honest, I don't really care.
No.
Put it in hip hop, put it in dancehall. At the end of the day, just make the people them eat choose.
You know, the sexy brown ras category. I see the effects you have on the females.
Yeah.
Why Nara said this? I don't think Nara should said that one.
No. I know me, I said that. I see the effects. I see, no, she, you know what?
Yeah, I don't want
make
to
it seem like she's, you know, a thought. But me see the effect.
Them accuse me of that all the time. So, you know,
so how you see that effect then?
No, me see like girls retweet, oh, look, I'm a Kez. Yeah.
Me no believe social media more times stealing.
You see them things. You see, stop going like you're oblivious.
Keznamdi the girl them face candice.
That one is straightforward, man.
Yeah, you think that even limit you to like, you know, like, yo, there's brown rasta man just a try.
Limit me how?
You know, them just say, like, them take you seriously. Because, you know, when you think of rasta man and all them something like reggae music, in a sense, I'm always say like, you know.
Well, when I'm going to the studio and I'm going to the studio with an open mind, I never go in there thinking, oh, I'm a brown uptown youth and such for.
Well, more, and it's more so like your class to where you're from, like, you know, uptown versus more.
It's about them thing, man. You see me, cause the next thing to is music break down all of them things. Because when me there get to, I can't shell any ghetto. You can come video me when me a perform a ghetto. We can't shell any place, uptown, downtown, round.
Just last night, we there trailer load and Kabaka, I did it. Kabaka used to go campaign. The man shell trailer load last night, you see me?
A band him go there with?
No. Kurt Riley there, DJ.
Okay, man.
See that? They in the same vein, you know?
Yeah, man. People are people, you know. You see me? Like, even sometimes you can have that as a first start with certain things or uptown, but majority of the time, that first start, they don't even last long.
True.
Worse when you have a conversation or you hear music just break down all them barriers. You know?
So what you want Skyline now to do, like what are you gunning for right now? You just wanting it to go further, Grammy nomination, you know,
was
tour,
this just like a feel for something bigger?
Yeah. Face a volume 1.
I think achieve everything what I wanted to achieve individually with that. Personally with that project, because that project really made me...
Skyline
Levels. Like, first of all, if anybody listen to the Bridging the Gap EP, what I dropped 3 years ago, and hear that now, you can hear the definite growth as an artist.
Sure.
And whether you like it or not, you can definitely see that. And that was the main important. I really went in on the music on this project, like learning different chords, and even my band members them in the room here right now can attest to this. Like, no, before I couldn't sing, no, I can't sing. Nobody can tell me I can't sing. And like understanding, I'm not a hype thing. I just really passionate about music, and in them 3 years, they really did go in and learn like chord progressions and learn different modes.
So
how different modes work over. Just me, man.
Me and music.
Working in studio, other man don't know music.
Yeah, man, and learning arrangement in music and how different tones in your voice, how you can create different tones in your voice that can create different moods, and even just lyrics on a whole, and even understanding how important space is in music and stuff. So like that to me.
So this 3 years was really like your university, like you go.
Yeah, I'm going to college, man. Trust me, man. Yeah, man, I did really buckle with myself with enough things, and I get to above the water now, and it was my greatest achievement. And then now, so
when you said battling, like what kind of things were you battling? Like you wanted, because you never really put out any songs.
Yeah, I just think at that time, a lot of opinions used to affect the direction of my music. Like somebody tell me say them don't like this, or somebody tell me say them like that, and
you should take that.
Yeah, me used to take them things there as gospel, and you know what I mean. And I think I reach a point now where I understand what me is about. You know what I mean, and that's because I learn music now. I'm confident in our music, so yeah, man. Like,
and I think about you. You're only what 20 when you started.
Yeah, wait for it.
Yeah, man.
You're 25 now,
Good.
so you're like 20. Wait, I don't know math. Help me.
Like
No.
22, like 22, like what,
22.
21 when we dropped the project.
Yeah, you know, so clearly you've grown up during that time. You're like, what?
And as I said, like even Bridging the Gap EP was an accident, you know.
Yeah.
Like like that project, I never have no expectations. I was still in college at that time. It was just to drop it out, and then I remember, like, I think it did. How long did it take for reach on the Billboard? It was like a week after we dropped the project. Them time the Precky wasn't even managing me at the time. He was just giving me advice. And then we put it up on iTunes, and it reached in a top, like number 4 on the iTunes, and then hit the billboards, and I was just like, my first project. I never even, and then at that time now, you did start pick up the project heavy. And in fact, I never even write that project for Jamaicans, because I was in California at the time. And that was the kind of environment I was in. You hear songs like She Says. It's not it's very Cali kind of music, you know. So I was saying that
you've kind of figured out yourself a little bit more from
yeah, and not even just musically, to even just
like you
growing
as
up as a youth, you know what I mean, and understanding myself more, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
To believe Grammys in the works, because you don't have the Cali link there, you know. Apparently, some of the band them what they get nominated was from Cali.
Yeah. Raging Fire.
Yeah.
I forget Raging Fire,
US
Morgan
Reggae Circuit.
Heritage,
No,
Marley's, Grammys. That would have been an honor, man. But we're not thinking about it.
I think there's
really?
Of course, who would want to win a Grammy? But it's not like I go into the studio and say, all right,
Grammy time.
Grammy. No, man. Them things they were mad my brain, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Music is more, the main important thing is a joy. You see, if you can't have a joy with music, it don't make sense to do it. You know what I mean? So it's really a joy for me. It's more about having fun.
About your musical relationship with your sister, Kelly, sir. The last song me and put out together, project, it's mad. I like it. Live for Today was the last. I think yes. I have the international big sound.
Yeah, yo, that's one of my favorite songs. You know? Remember when we don't come out of the studio and I say, yep, this is it. Yeah. Live for Today, Kelly, sir. Yo, that's natural, you know. Me and Kelly have enough songs together. Enough. You know what I mean? I will only release 2. You know what I mean? And Kelisa is my favorite artist. One of my favorite artists. I think her project that she dropped is probably one of the best.
You have to say that.
No. I'm not gonna say that, man. Trust me.
The same man will kick her down when
No, man. No, my little sister, man. Kelisa would have beat me up them time. Kelly, I rebel, don't run for that. But yeah, man, Kelisa is like, I think my favorite song right now is Take Your Time, and that's my sister. Mm-hmm. And me is a tough critique when it comes on to music. And me nah gonna just say them things that point here, so. Kelisa bad. And yo, definitely me know say an album are gonna come out of the two of we. You know what I mean? So yeah. But that's in the future, you know?
That's say you don't have enough song, sit down.
Yeah, man. Enough tune. And remember say music for me started out with my sister. Biggs General, a youth named Biggs General. A next youth named Calico, a bad DJ named Calico, who is my brother-in-law too. And then Dax Lion. That was kind of the crew at the time. I was the youngest. I was like 15, 14 at the time, and every day we record songs. Every day. So them things they just natural to me, you know, and remember say Kelisa and my sister, and we grew up in the same house, we record in the same studio. You know what I mean? Like that project where you hear, I forgot you Kelisa ears first. What you think about this, what you think about that. And cause even though his 8 songs are dropped, his enough other songs never make the project.
Yeah, and why 8 though?
Why 8?
Yeah.
This is just a prequel for the album, you know. So this is just a prequel for the album, and
because I was wondering if more song that did there and
yeah, man, I have too much song, man. It's stressing. When my hard drive have about 1,000 songs in there, my manager here always cuss me and say, "What you do with them? You just want to sit down up a Skyline and you want to hear them." You know what I mean? What
when them get lost or get
all them things that stress me out more time. That's why I want to release them.
Why out and the man thing? Leave it alone.
We'll see where it happens.
Them little goat they can't trouble lion. Little goat they can't trouble lion. Yeah. So I say why we did the 8. We wanted to keep it because of volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 really was more a meds. And I really sang, you might hear it out and when you go and dance, but really and truly it's not really that kind of format, you know. As you say, it's really a kind of project where you sit down and you just not chat to nobody, steam up a little herb or do whatever you want to do, put in your headphones and just, the whole idea was for somebody to just, from track 1, play till the end. And it's just it's an inner world thing, you know what I mean? You go within yourself. And volume 2 now, I like, we come for lock down your city like me name Tupac and Biggie. Me make a mark in a history like how your girl get a icky. In a the club with a Philly, my gosh, she fat and she pretty. That piece, yeah. No more them kind of vibes.
So that about Keznamdi what go on with girl, man. I go like something. You know what go on.
Yeah, man. Girls.
Yeah.
So when we can expect, but you see what you do to Javi? You see what you do? You hear the giggling?
Yeah.
How we can expect volume 2?
I want to drop it that year, man. I don't want to take too long with music, man. And as I say, you know, we have songs. So why not release them, man?
Anything the people missed you?
Did you?
I did.
Then, is your answer. You know what I mean? Well, I apologize for making you miss me. You know what I mean? I won't let that happen again.